so many years in the spotlight, he is still very supreme. The living comedy legend who is paving way for so many upcoming comedians and doing so much more in charity is here today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Churchill!
Asante sana. Asante sana. Now, isn't your VT? I said I need the 6 on my show.
Not like the stool you have at Churchill.
No. Those are too high.
Talk to us.
Asante sana.
Yeah,
by the way.
Karibu sana.
Thank you very much.
To be honest, Churchill, this is a full circle moment. I'm sure not just for me, but for almost everyone.
Oh, even me.
People look at you, and someone might think, comedy, kitu rahisi.
Yes.
What can you say about that?
It's the most difficult thing. Number one, kwanza asante sana. Thank you so much for inviting me. I think you have an amazing show here, and I'm honored to be here.
You're welcome.
Now, comedy is the most difficult thing. Number one, because wakati you're trying to make people laugh, especially Kenyans, in the midst of all this crisis.
Sura ya kazi.
Sura ya kazi. Saa ingine unajaribu kuchekesha mtu anakuangalia hivi na amecheka sahi anacheka. I knew you have to. Some people can laugh without a facial expression, so it's a job like any other. Ni kazi ambazo hufanywa sana sana if you don't have something much to do. But we've ended up making it a profession, and we thank God how far He's taking us.
Amen.
Amen.
You've been in this industry for quite some time.
Yes.
You've come a long way. You know, you've really struggled. You've fought barriers. What has been your motivation throughout?
My motivation has been my landlord. He's always reminded the day kichana hautakuwa na pesa unaenda. No, my motivation has been the fact that we have to create jobs as youths, as young as we are. We need to create jobs for the people behind us, and that the future depends on us. Sai, sio kesho. Sai.
I'm just wondering, how do you manage to actually balance between the two? It's quite hectic.
No, I don't do Kingangi, I do Churchill. But let me talk about changing characters. Characters is a personality you create, and you have to live that character. Kama umeambiwa ufanye, like I started acting here wakati nikifanya Kisulisuli, Asava, as a blind man. And if you are blind yourself, have to be blind. If you have to take a character like you're drunk, then you don't behave like you're sober. You come on, you're drunk, isn't it?
Yes.
And so it's a character you assume, and you have to live it.
Did you have to get special training for this, or it's something you're born with? It's just a talent? I
think it's the beginning and also the observation. The training we did from Hastings, Kenya, Tulianza Theatre, and that to do so many plays before even we ventured into TV. After failing so many. By the way, TV was not my thing. Up until today. Nilikuwa naenda kwa TV audition. Nimesimama hapa wanasema, where is he? Where is he? Yeah. So it was a challenge until we thought we do something, a show which is mine. Sasa I don't have to go for audition. And we thank God how far He's taken us.
And I'm sure, not me alone, but most people here, they're curious.
Yes.
What have been your greatest achievements, Sahizi, as we talk?
Oh, the greatest achievement is that I've been ni mingi. One is being able to bring the family unit together. Kwamba mzee, the father, the mom, the children, they can all, and the teens, the stubborn ones, they can come together and watch the show together as a family.
What about the challenges? I'm sure you've encountered some pitfalls.
Yeah. Challenges, of course, they have to be there. Number one is financing. Like the show that we've been doing the past season, it's a very expensive show to put together. So at times the sponsors come in and out, and you see the viewers out there anasema, kipindi, kijana kipindi ulipeleka wapi? When you meet them in the street. But we have to pause at times. We put our minds together, we strategize, tutafute sponsors wengine, and we come back on the show, because that's just how it works. Na challenge ingine ni kwamba we have to balance everything. You have to sacrifice family life and hata nyumbani, because you have to put all your energies into the show.
You meet a lot of big names, the who and the who in this country.
Yes.
Someone might be coming on your show and anakwambia, Churchill, this is what I want. How do you...
No. You see, just like you, when you come to the show, you just have to be, I have to obey everything you say. Now, this is your little sitting room. By the way, ukaniambia shuka chini ka hapa. Hapa ndio nitakaa. Okay?
Baki hapo kidogo.
Nikaa hapa. So, now that umeniambia nikaa hapa, so
utabaki hapo. The Churchill Academy.
Yes.
I'm sure a lot of young Kenyans who are, you know, dreaming to be comedians, they wish to be on it.
Yeah.
How do you handle, like, you know, I'm sure you get so many applications. How do you handle that? To just make sure at least you give everyone a chance to be a star.
Yeah. I think everybody thinks they are funny. Let me start with that. And including my uncle, who has only one joke since I knew him. My uncle has one joke, and anaanzaga hivi, especially when you're new. Mmekutana siku ya kwanza anakuambia do you know which soda I take? Unasema no, akwambia Fanta. Why? Because it's fantastic. Every day for 4 years he's been repeating that. So we have so many applications watu wanakuja, but there are directors who look at that. There's talent and there's a will. You may be having talent and then there's a will. And after the will, now you have to work very hard to perfect on the skill. And so we've had so many applications. Some we absorb into the academy, which turns out to Hustlers Kenya, then eventually to TV. Someone like Ayeya Poa, it's taken over 3-4 years before he appeared on 2 shows, and he was being worked on slowly. And so is Eric Omondi, until they are mature enough to handle 2 minutes. Okay? So first of all, watu wanakuja wakisema, mimi naweza kushekesha 2 hours. Me peke yangu 2 hours. Myself, I cannot do it more than an hour. So it's time we grow slowly, and with experience, it gets into you, and we have a brand.
Then things just flow.
Yes, then from there naweza kuambia usinipigie sahi, pigia secretary. Na hiyo ndio ilikuwa mwanafunzi. Yeah, so slowly, with time.